fans of World of Tanks. Welcome to a Pennypacker video of World of Tanks console featuring the Tier 9 Swedish Heavy, the ML2. This tank features a very strong turret, which can be used in situations on ridgelines and hills, slopes, in which only the turret can be exposed, and you're about to see an example of how that is used. Granted, this is not the best replay you'll ever see of this tank, but this is one that can be regarded as a very successful attempt to use this to its full advantage. As we approach the castle up here, we have two light tanks ahead of us that are scouting adamantly and doing a very good job of that, in fact. They're moving around, providing excellent spotting opportunities for the heavies that are moving up behind. Now once we move up onto this ridge, you'll notice that there are several heavies from the reds moving up into positions too. There is a couple T-34s, an E-75, I believe a Conqueror moves onto the fold, and a Malshin a little bit later. As you can see there's the first ricochet right off the turret. Second ricochet right off the turret. As long as the hole is not exposed, ladies and gentlemen, and you just show them the face of that turret, you're going to be just fine. There are not very many guns in the game that are going to go through that. Maybe a couple of tier 10 TDs, but overall, for the most part, as long as you have that turret pointed straight at your enemy, you're going to be fine. Just don't show them your hull. Now this tank is a reloader, so therefore after I extended the clip I had to pull back just a little bit to allow myself to reload, which is a mid 30-second reload. And my partner over here to my right is a Tier 9 American medium, and he faces the same reloading aspect in his tank as well. I did have that tank at one point in time. It comes right before the T-57 Heavy, and I want to say that its reload is similar to the ML2's. As you can see here, with the advantageous positioning of the hull and only exposing my turret, I'm able to take my time and aim in, and I'm just shooting the small pops of the turrets on the T-34 Blacks. That's all they're giving me. Their turrets are very strong. However, if you take your time and you aim in, there's a small weak spot on the top of the T-34 turret. Now here we get rushed. They decide to come over. I try to hide as best I can. I do absorb a shot there from the T-34. This next one I believe does bounce though, as you'll see there. I try to hide that hole as much as possible. Don't mind them seeing my turret. Turret's going to bounce their shots. And as soon as my reload is up and ready, we are going to come in and just go ahead and return that favor to these T-34s. Bluff the first shot. Next shot's going to count. And he's back to the garage. This next guy is already low on health. We worked on him just a little while ago, and we're going to go ahead and creep over, say hello with our gun, and thanks for playing. Okay, as you can see, doing just fine on the health. Notice a Conqueror and a Malshin over here to my left. Only have one in the clip right now, so I see a low E-75. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this did not go as I wanted to. I was hoping for the best. Come over here, see the side exposed, and bluff that shot too. However, my partner rides up right to my right, and he takes him out. Thank you very much, appreciate that. So I'll wait for my reload and put myself in position. I know this Conqueror is over here doing a little bit of damage, and we are going to go ahead and see what we can do. I'm waiting very impatiently for this reload. That's probably one of the main drawbacks of having a auto-loading tank, is when you're ready to get back into the action, you can almost sense that there are just reds over there with their sides exposed to you, ready for a shot to be put into them, and you can't do anything about it. So as soon as that reload is available, I'm going to go ahead and start working on that Conqueror. He seems to not be fully aware where these shots are coming from. I don't know if he wasn't aware of me being on the other side of that castle. And thanks for coming in. Now we have the Malshin. The Malshin is a tank that leads up to the mouse, and I have one last shot from the clip, so I'll go ahead and put that in his side, help my partner out there, soften him up just a little bit. And green team is pretty much got this one in the bag. I'm reloading right now. I'm going around the side of the castle. But if you ever do go down the Swedish heavy line, this is one that I do recommend. It comes before the Kronbahn, which is the tier 10 heavy. I'm working towards that currently. This is the last gun on the packages that you can get. It's not the stock, it's the last gun, and pretty punchy at that. Managed to get one shot in on the light tank here, and that's about my last shot of the game. I just could not keep my gun on him. He was moving a little too fast. Did get one, and that was about it. There it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to go ahead and let the video play out. Just want to say thanks for tuning in if you did, and don't forget to hit the like button, and dislikes just fine. We'll work to improve on whatever we need to for a future video. And if you subscribe, you can so choose. Thank you very much. This has been Penny Packer with another fun World of Tanks.